Black culture promotes degeneracy. That's something that everybody knows. Like, you listen to any rap music, like Durk. I listen to Lil Durk all the time. He's rapping about murder all the time. He knows that will sell more music. He knows that rap beef and like, I'm gonna kill you, you're gonna kill me. But you're 29 with kids, still talking about like killing other people, and you're gonna risk your life over music. Like everything that hip hop promotes, besides Ye and besides a few like, you know, Christian rap or stuff like that, it's all just drugs, murder, bitches. When a black person becomes more affluent, when they put on a suit, when they get a good job, when they speak correctly, you're speaking white. Yo, why are you talking like a white boy? I'm just speaking English properly. When they talk about keeping black culture black in those affluent areas, they mean they want a doctor who's also sagging. They want a doctor who's still banging and throwing up signs.
I agree that there's a lot of stuff within hip-hop culture that is kind of negative, for sure.
All of it.
All of it. Like, you really put me on the spot here to like think about it objectively.
First of all, I don't want to hear anything that Adam has to say regarding this topic because he directly profits off of hip hop. That's how he made his name. Number one. Number two is Sneako. He's right to some degree, but he's not entirely correct because he's framing it as if hip hop is all bad and all degenerate. No, that's not true. Only the mainstream is degenerate. And that's the stuff that he tends to listen to. He himself has said that he listens to Lil Durk a lot. That's your fault for listening to Lil Durk. There's plenty of rappers out here who talk about things more than just killing, selling drugs, fucking hoes, etc., etc. That's number two. Number three is when you go into the history of hip hop, we all know, which is there's MCing, which is rapping. There's DJing, which is making the beats. There's breakdancing, which is dancing. There's graffiti, which is artwork. And then there's knowledge, which is the substance that you put into your lyrics. Like if you go back to the very beginning, this is of hip hop, you'll see in most of the records that was being put out, you know, by the Sugar Hill Gang, Rapper's Delight, that was like a party style record. It wasn't talking about killing anybody. If you go back to Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, The Message, and their first record, Freedom, that wasn't talking about killing anybody. See, and that's the birth of conscious hip hop. Hip hop was that way for a very, very long time until you get into the 90s when NWA came out. And NWA introduced gangster rap music. And who was their manager? Who was their A&R? Who are the people who own these labels? Who are the people who are throwing the money at these individuals to make that kind of music? Because if you really, really want to dive into it, we could do that. We know that there are plenty of rappers out today that make very conscious style music that deliberately they don't talk about murdering and killing people, yet and still you don't listen to it. Sneako, you yourself just said that you listen to Lil Durk a lot. Why are you listening to Lil Durk if you disagree with the message? Why are you listening to that? That's stupid. That's the reason why they keep on putting it out, because you buy it. A saying in the music industry or entertainment industry that the audience really don't know what they want until they get it. So that being said, they just put this shit out and then they keep on putting it out, putting it on the radio or whatever. They brainwash you to like the shit. That's why you like the shit.